know that I've been crushing on you. It's a vibe when we talk, I can see that you're feeling me too. Yeah, I find myself thinking about you every day, where you is, who you with, what you're getting up to. I won't let
Yeah, man. Welcome back. I said it right.
Yeah, perfect.
Welcome back. Let's talk your talk. And it's a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Eh?
Yeah.
And today we're doing it different. Like, yeah, we always do it different. But today we're doing something real different. Like, it's poetry.
It is, and
Super
it's
chill
live
vibes.
music as well.
Acoustics and poetry.
Yeah. You should have heard them doing the check, the sound check. They were playing the most beautiful music.
Is that you exposing us when we were late?
Nah, no, it's supposed to be you. I was here for sound check. I was on time. Yeah.
Oh, guys. I was also in time. It's just that I was not.
It
I
depends
was not
which
in
time.
studio. No, I was not in studio,
Yes,
but I
you
was
were
in
on
time.
But you were on time.
But I was
That's true.
Talk your talk work.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
That's why we'll
yeah.
forgive you.
Yes.
That's why we'll forgive
If he
you.
was maybe where on a date, imagine
Yes.
he was on a date.
Or he was still sleeping.
Oh, you
That's when we would have said,
cut.
But it means I could have escaped with it. I could have maybe woke up early, go do the work, and then go on a date.
And still say you're working.
It's the same.
Oh my God.
I'm working from
Who
home.
would have found out? You know when you're on a date, Bay wants to post food. Hey,
Did
Bay
you see
moment.
that, there's that meme that said, guys, when you're at Groove, please don't take a video of everyone.
You must let us
Take
know.
a video of yourself. Because some of us are not here.
Technically, we're not
Some
here.
of us are at work.
You know, you just remind me of something.
Yeah.
How many pictures are you in that you not even know you're in?
Dude.
Yo.
Especially at the events.
Yeah.
And then you go on someone's page and you're like, hi, Bo. Okay.
And you're at the background.
Yeah.
Especially, I actually noticed when a lot of people were coming through. We're famous, guys.
You're
Believe it or
lying.
not, we're
You're
famous.
lying. I can't believe it.
A lot of people would walk through and come take a picture. And I'm thinking,
Really?
hi, guys, make up nyana. Tell me one to one.
They came and took a picture with you.
No, just
Oh.
of the setup. And I'm
Really?
thinking, you guys recognize this shit.
Yeah.
We really need a banner now.
Yeah.
And we need a whole team. We need bodyguards now. I
Yeah.
mean, like, they're going to be.
But I thought we had a bodyguard.
Yeah. I
No,
thought you had hooked us
I
up with one.
noticed. I mean, I was just sitting alone as a girl.
Uh-huh.
He probably thought,
It's not safe.
not safe. I'll shoot my shot, but let me count first. 1, 2, 1,
Did he?
2
Did
here.
Did he?
But he was wearing all black. He looked like he was
He
here to
was-
protect
no,
you.
there are a few security people here.
Yeah.
I've seen them walking. We're pretty safe. Like, this is a legit, proper, amazing environment that we're in today.
It is so relaxed. He asked you a question. He asked, did he shoot
No,
his shot?
you didn't. You guys came through and you were so scared. Hey guys, I'm in a relationship now, so I can't really answer like that anymore.
You're in a relationship.
They're like, shit. I'm sure he was like, shit, the boyfriends are back. Let
I'm
me
in a
run.
relationship. I don't know if the guy's in a relationship with me, but I'm in a
But you are in there.
But I'm inside.
You're not sure if he's
I
there
like
yet.
that.
Use my love.
And like,
Yeah.
since you're in a relationship, it's new to us, right? Do the intro for us.
We're back again.
We're always coming back. It's like we
Coming
left.
back, yeah. So, welcome. We are at the Acoustics and Poetry. We are at the Botanical Gardens in Thohoyandou. It's so accessible because it's literally in town.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't even know about this place, funny enough.
Really?
A lot of Venda people don't know we've got such beauty.
Wow.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
on a normal day, it's like 20 rand to come chill, have
Yeah.
a picnic with your
Easy.
bae.
Easy.
Now that I've got a bae.
It's
I'm
the
happy
destination
for
for
you.
you
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So today we're going to be expecting, we've got a long lineup. As much as we've got big artists like Una Rams, our very good friend Una, we've got also Misophil. We've got a few big names. Munei also.
Not Monet.
There's a
The
rapper.
guy, the other guy, the rapper. What's his name again? Is it not drum bass? What's his name?
Okay, you'll
There we go. You got the name. What's the name again?
Yeah, your man.
Gooseba. There
Yes.
we go.
But it's not.
Goosebumps.
It's not a drum. Oh, you
He was looking for
apparently
the
he's on the lineup. He's coming to perform.
So we've got big
Yeah.
names.
Yeah,
you like.
seriously. That's what they told us.
Because I said it's like I think this is the perfect platform because it's like Maluma Coolcat.
Yeah.
The other day when we had a chat with them, you still remember at Snap Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, and I just asked him, are you doing the Maluma Coolcat kind of vibe? And he was like, yeah, actually, you get it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So it explains why he's on
coming
the
today.
he's on the
Yeah, it would.
Yeah,
I
it
was
is.
shocked to see rappers though. I was expecting.
I mean, it's poetry.
I
Yeah,
guess.
It's urban poetry.
But I'm more excited about us interviewing up and coming people. Like this guy that's singing
Yo.
behind us.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait for him to get off stage just so I can talk to him.
Go and plug his guitar. They're like, hey, come you.
So that's
too
what
good.
I'm excited about. Like and then there was a girl who did, I'm sorry, I forgot her name, who did a poem about Njolo.
Yeah.
It was basically gender-based violence type of thing, and how she ended her life based on a poem. Like within it was, I cried.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you
I
take a
should've
video?
said-
I knew what, I was so in the moment, I even forgot to take a video.
Nah, we understand.
I think
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
have
we're gonna have her on the studio.
We should.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
And maybe she will recite it for us.
I would like her to just, like, maybe it was long though.
How long?
Like highlights, yeah.
Yeah.
Highlights.
But I wonder how the highlights would look. It won't be like a proper.
So
It
you
won't be
just
like
want
a
me to
proper
cry
poem.
Like,
again?
yes.
She's just gonna tell you it's about gender-based violence, and then you're gonna go, okay. So it won't be the same.
Yeah, which is why she needs to like give us like a line or two. I know like poets will be pulling their hair out. They're like, no, it does not work like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I'm sure she can give us something.
Yeah, I hope so. It was beautiful.
I feel like I'm gonna enjoy today's music, eh?
Me too.
Oh my goodness,
No.
I think
this
it's
is so
because
chilled.
of a different vibe. I think.
Yeah,
It is.
it
Usually
is.
we're at goof, goof, goof.
Yeah.
Maybe from this we can go to a wedding, then to a funeral. Like we're keeping up with like we give
But
you
we-
something different
we
all
follow
the
the
time.
like we surprise them. We're like,
Yeah.
Papa, surprise.
Sometimes maybe we'll just be in a car, just driving around. You know?
That's not a bad idea.
I saw
actually.
the after party. It's gonna be late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw the
obviously.
the-
It's gonna be late. And I think also because of the location.
Obviously,
Because
when
of
things
the
go to private location, it's always.
then you go home at 6
situation.
o'clock in the morning. You don't even know what happened.
I mean, and then you have to wake up tomorrow and go to work again. I mean, it's only Thursday today.
Like,
That's the thing about December, though. You have no idea what day it is, but you wake up and you start with a savannah, just to balance.
And you go to sleep with what?
And you sleep with a savannah. Yes.
I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not me.
You're saying that now.
No, that's not me.
You haven't done it yet. You haven't gone to bed and woken up with a savannah.
With any
Yes.
drink, no, I don't do it like that. The minute I woke up, I need to detox.
Yeah.
I don't just jump into
But
booze.
they've always said if you just continue where you stop.
If you wake up with a
Then
hangover.
you don't even have any funny businesses happening there.
In
You're
fact,
being nice.
I saw a meme on a status recently where they said, Uri, this December we don't want problems. We don't want any slowing down or anything. Wake up with a hangover, you continue.
You see?
Just
That's the spirit.
you just go ahead. You just make this way part.
And I think because I have a problem, I cannot drink yesterday's alcohol. Okay, only yours.
Oh.
Only yours.
What do you mean only mine?
I think when you always carry.
Also, you're exposing me now that I always have alcohol in my car.
But we have said it on the show before that
yeah.
you are the provider.
Okay. Because now when I get home, right?
Okay.
We are sober kids, you know. But
Until
then
Tendo comes-
because Tendo has to drive us around.
Wow.
I mean, you can't just sit and look at a bottle of gin in the car. I mean, imagine.
It's my
Disrespect.
my fault.
Yeah, but you know what, Tendo? I think
Yeah.
the reason is if I live with alcohol at an event, in the morning I can't drink those. I'll give it away. Or just put
Why?
them there and go buy something. I'll go buy other alcohol.
Why do you need fresh alcohol?
I don't know.
It's as you say, as my
It will
green.
still
Yeah.
give you a hangover. Fresh
No,
or not.
I really don't know. And you're right.
Especially if it's coming from if it's a beer or
It's like,
cider.
oh, what's on what you have fridge now? Chovia.
Tobira.
Cider
Well,
is
technically,
not-
I know I mean technically.
Yeah.
But
What?
it takes so much time for it to go off.
Yeah.
Guys,
Well, that's just me.
Okay,
I
can I
don't
be
know why.
the person you give it to then?
I used to give it to like these guys that would normally know. He was drinking yesterday.
He needs a push.
The
It's like,
pickup.
yeah.
You see, you guys were judging me for earlier on, like when we started, like a few months ago. You guys judged me for the fact that I shower every time I go home at night.
But
No matter what.
So this is
different.
your-
But you
that's
don't,
your
you
red
don't
flag.
drink yesterday's alcohol.
That's different.
It's the same.
How
It's
do
the
you
same
go
way.
into a shower when you're drunk?
Easy.
You'll drown, bro.
in a shower.
So with me, there's no situation where nothing can go wrong. With you, a lot of things. A lot of things can go wrong.
Calm down.
A lot of things can go
You're
wrong.
drowned in the shower.
You're like how you're gonna be appearing on a million
1,000 ways to die.
Yeah, 1,000 ways. To die. And we don't want that.
The Venda version.
Yeah, we still love you. Man. We still love you. Man.
Okay, guys,
No,
let's
man.
go on an ad break because I really want to Google if a person can die in the shower by drowning.
And we need to also call up our first guest.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's off the stage now, so
Yes. This is going to be the first time I go and call an artist.
so today it's your duty because we're in your vibe.
No, because I really liked what he was singing
So
and how he
only
was
you,
singing.
you're only calling only one particular person.
No, I'm calling those who are going to come and perform at my wedding. Remember, I'm in a relationship now. I must,
Tungisa.
yes.
We must be Tungisi
Yes.
now. Ah, okay, no, definitely we'll do that.
I'm thinking ahead.
Which is fair, yeah. Yeah, man, we're gonna be back after the ad break. Talk your talk. We out.
You know that I've been crushing on you.
Talk your talk, we're back. I just told Sticky that he shouldn't say that anymore. Yeah, I am. I'm saying it again.
Yes.
Ay.
It's because of him. He's said it like a million times. Now it's just stuck in our heads.
I
When we hit record,
We're back again.
Oh, God.
We're back with one of the talents of today. I mean, he was performing while we were doing our intro. So if you guys want to hear what he was singing, hit rewind.
Yeah.
And then you'll get it what he was singing. And then you were raving about him because you were Sematandrini now.
I was like, maybe he should sing at my wedding. You know? So, hi, welcome.
Hi. Oh, we almost forgot him.
We could have had the whole show.
I mean,
and then
he's
after
just
that,
sitting
like,
here.
oh,
I'm like,
by the way.
and it's okay. No.
So introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Bidela Leo Ndou. I have quite a weird name, but that's fine.
Bidela.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It was my grandfather's name.
So you never asked them, guys, you're giving me a second name. What does it mean?
Well, what do you even ask?
You just ask his character traits. Was he an alcoholic? I mean, you need to follow those traits.
Maybe he was an artist.
Maybe. I don't know. When I was born, he died. So.
Oh.
Yeah. And
So
the
you never
reason,
really got
the reason they named me that is because I'm like the first son out of his sons, basically.
Oh, okay, you're the
Yeah.
first grandson, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's really nice, man.
Are you from around here?
Yes, I am from Redane, Block J.
But we've never heard of you singing anywhere.
I'm quite conservative.
But how can you be a singer? That is.
Okay, wait. Are you based in Venda or are you back for December?
I've been in Venda for 5 months, but the past 3.5 years I was in Bloom.
Oh, okay. So you were born, you stayed in Blue for varsity or you
Yeah,
just?
for varsity.
Oh, okay. But I mean, like like she's saying, you should be the way you were singing on
You
stage.
should be at weddings.
We should be seeing an album
know,
or hearing you on the
collabos,
radio.
yeah.
It's all about timing,
Yeah.
right? I've always believed that music is all about connection. It's not about the quality, but it's about connection. So if you are more connected than other people, then you have a better chance of making it in music.
Yeah.
Rather than just doing it aimlessly,
Yeah.
you know. So something like that.
So
Oh, okay.
what genre would you say you sing?
Contemporary.
Okay.
Contemporary. I like a bit of soul, maybe R&B, but something like that.
You do covers, or was that your own music?
No, that's not my own music. I do covers of very obscure songs that people would rather listen to.
Oh, so then we think.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, he's the plug. He's the plug. He plugs us to
so
good
you
music.
can Shazam.
Yeah,
You see?
so you know,
like,
he,
what is
he-
Tennessee whiskey? You know,
It's Jack Daniels.
No. That's not even the artist.
That's the only Tennessee whiskey I know. Is Jack Daniels. What?
Me
Fresh
too,
out.
actually. So, okay, let's say now I want to get to know your music. I want to get you to perform. I mean, if you didn't perform here, we were not going to know anything about you.
Yeah, I think the first question you should be asking him, like, do you do bookings where you go to, like she's saying, weddings, parties, and events like this? I know, okay, fine. People will be like, but dude, why are you asking him if he does bookings if he's here? But then I'm talking about more private, intimate bookings.
I want to start.
Yeah.
Like, or let's just say I'm in the process of
Okay,
starting.
it doesn't seem as though he actually. Where did they find you? Were you singing in the shower and then he was passing through?
This specifically, I don't know. It was last week, right? And they asked me to do promo for them, like for this event. They're like, one of my friends, I think she's one of the organizers. So she was like, "Yo, can you do promo? Just sing something." And I sang Adele, whatever. And I sent it to them, and then she was like, "Oh, he could perform." And then here I am.
It's pretty cool. How old
Just
are
like
you?
that.
I am 22 as of last month. So
Oh, happy belated.
thank you.
But I feel, okay, like, do you think that music is your journey, or you just do it as a hobby, as a side piece?
I think it's part of the journey. Like I think that people can be able to do two things at one time.
Oh, definitely.
Like you cannot be like just solely focused on just one thing, because we're very multidimensional as people.
Yeah.
Like you cannot just focus on one thing. So something like that.
So
What? I'm thinking he probably did engineering at school, and that time he's a singer.
No, I didn't do engineering at school.
What
I
did-
mean, he sings music that touches your soul,
It does,
and he even says things that touch your soul that make you realize, that, hey,
it's
look,
either we're old.
nah,
I mean,
nah.
remember? Okay, Una is our age actually. I was
Yeah.
about to say Una. Una says.
Una says,
Yeah. So it's profound words.
yeah,
the whole
I mean,
timing
exactly.
thing. It's
And also
proper.
saying things like that, like, you know, we should be multidimensional as people.
Us,
Some,
we
some,
just-
some people only focus on one thing. You'll be like, you know what,
Exactly.
this is where I'm going to be. This is what I'm going to do. Come
then-
hell or high
I
water.
mean,
Like, at the
there's
same time, I don't
nothing
blame
wrong.
those
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with
With
that.
like
yes.
building a career, saying
Yeah.
I'm going to a firm, I want to do this, this, and this until this.
Yeah, there's
part of my
absolutely
life.
nothing wrong with that. But then, you know, for a 22-year-old telling you like that, look, yes, I sing, but it is not like my only thing.
Yeah.
It is something
That
that
is part of me.
yeah, it's part of his definition. So that is, you know, it's really profound to that
Yeah.
point where you actually sit back and you're like, shit, I'm 30 and I'm only focused on one thing.
My
Whereas
God.
there are kids who are really,
22.
yeah, not to say like, then again, not to say that people who are doing one thing are wrong.
There's
No, there's
nothing
nothing wrong with that. But
is
it's just really good what you're doing, man.
It is. I mean, the singing was amazing. I'm sure you've got like a YouTube channel.
Not yet.
Yo, bruh.
Okay, so
Your managers, well,
This
we're editing,
guy-
so we can start a
Yo.
YouTube channel for you or something.
We just discovered an artist, talking viewers. He's our artist. You want him, you call us.
For bookings,
For
please.
booking.
like I said from the start, I'm very conservative. So like, I think I've only started posting my videos on Instagram, like for like a year now.
Okay.
Yeah, I tend to be very clingy with my space.
But you're very talented, man. You're really good. I mean, like you captured the crowd when you were performing.
I didn't know that. Man.
Ah, come on, you didn't see
You
that.
were literally our background music.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like we're playing, I don't know, somebody. I tried to-
Tennessee.
Yes, Tennessee.
We're playing Jack Daniels.
Is that when you started recording? Like, oh, there's music now.
Yeah,
Hey,
something like-
everybody come together.
It fits in, so let's just do it.
So is it safe to say Tokyo Talk just introduced artists to the world.
Yes.
It says.
We found him. Okay, we found him at an event, but we found him.
I need to. You know, always every time when we're doing the show, we always have like it's either upcoming artists or it's like we're busy discovering artists. We need to have a record label, guys. We don't have a record label.
What? After the interview, you sign here, please.
Yes.
You don't want to take my money.
We're not like that. We're just about introducing you to the world.
Yes. I mean, you are talented. That's when we were doing the intro here. Like she said, we were listening to you perform, and then she couldn't even pay attention. She was like, "You know what, guys? This guy is killing it, and I just want to have him on the show." So if we're gonna come across such things, why not elevate you as your managers?
Managers.
Yes, 70-30%.
I don't even know your names.
It's fine.
We didn't even introduce ourselves.
You didn't even do the intro.
It's about him. It's not about us. It's about him.
Fair enough. But he's right.
Okay, let's do the intro again. So that we can sign him after the interview.
I'm disappointed, honest.
That is Sticky Ricky.
Sticky Ricky.
Yes, I'm Tendo. And that is Mutendeni.
Our Richard.
The one who discovered you. Welcome to Tokyo Talk. After we've had a whole conversation.
A whole 10 minutes later into the
We can repeat everything, I don't mind. I still remember all the questions.
Don't forget, he's a poet, so obviously you remember all the questions.
So do you also do poetry?
No. I've tried, but I've always known that it's not my thing.
But then writing your own music, have you tried that before?
Yeah, I'm just not ready to release it, but I do write.
Okay.
Yeah.
Release
No, you release after he signs with us.
So, like
The pressure.
when you're writing, right? What do you normally write about?
I'm a very in moment person. So like it could be like 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'll just pick up my guitar and be like, Flip, I'm feeling this. So like I'll just pick up my guitar and then just play it and then just sing it out. I don't usually write it down because I feel like that's distracting.
So you're the R. Kelly.
At 2 a.m. in the morning while your parents are sleeping.
And my mom has made peace with it, so
You're like, I know. I mean, I gave him this talent, so might as well.
She's learned to be a deep sleeper, so.
So, but, you know, I saw the facial expression when I said you the R. Kelly. I didn't mean the court cases. I didn't mean the court cases.
No.
He is a talented artist.
Yeah, he does not write. You know he does not write, right? That's what he does. He goes to the studio, puts on, he hears what's the music, and then he just jumps on it.
I write after, like I always do, because it's so distracting, like to like get like a phrase, because that is what I usually get, like from conversations and stuff. I'll get like a phrase, I'll write it down, and writing more phrases is just distracting.
So you just let it flow and then afterwards. So it's like being in a moment.
It's like being in the moment. It's like you are performing it for yourself for the first time, and you don't even know the next word.
Oh, wow.
You also perform for yourself in the shower.
In the shower.
That's how he was discovered. Someone was asking.
You lie.
I heard him singing.
Come and,
can
I actually sing my best in the shower, so I wish there was like water and like a little situation.
So this is the thing where when he's in the shower, we need to get like a mic boom.
Yeah.
Put it over the show like
Everyone
that.
else must be writing there.
That could be such a concept for like a mini concert, you know, like.
Don't take our ideas. You sign the contract
I'm
first.
extending your ideas.
Sign the contract first.
I'm extending your ideas. I'm expanding your ideas.
Tokyo Talk is innovative.
I mean, dude.
We always give people guest ideas.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's about. I mean, we need to put each other up. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
I wanna say I'm looking forward to you releasing your first album. Or okay, since we're not there yet, your first single.
Yeah.
First single.
Yes, because
So he's been doing covers.
Yes. So because I feel like you are going to kill it. You have a talent.
It was, what's that guy?
is-
Mahogany. It was like I was listening to him in the background when you were singing.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you. Like, please just bear with me. This all comes as a surprise to me. It still feels
So you
very
don't know
So
new.
people, you don't know that you can sing.
I
do.
think it's
I
because he
am
just hides it.
that, and the fact that when I do perform, it's usually I usually try to get it out of my head that people are listening.
So you
Like,
zone
it's
out.
for me. I'm very
So
selfish.
you were
like
in the
that.
shower there.
Me. And when people start clapping, I just close my hands. I'm like, okay, this is me.
Oh, you don't want to get distracted.
Yes. I feel like music or any art form is very personal. Like, either you're doing a cover or you're doing your own music, it's very personal to you. So like, if you do not do it for yourself first, you will fall into this trap of performing, and like, performing is very hard at the same time, because you have to uphold a certain standard. You won't get to do what you actually love, you know.
So when you're up there, it's more about you feeling the music than
Yes.
you trying to perform it.
Yes, I know that you guys don't know the song I perform, but it was more for me.
That's why we thought you wrote it. We were so. I mean, if you didn't tell us otherwise,
We're gonna go home. We're like, yo, this
Yeah.
song.
This guy writes.
They'll be like,
now
no,
we're gonna
it's
be
my.
reversing the tapes, trying to look for the song so we can Google
That
it.
time I don't even drink, and I was singing about alcohol.
Then how do you know about alcohol if you don't drink?
No, like, it's someone's song. I just relate.
Oh! He sings covers. You are singing a cover on
You know that
stage.
song.
You see, we all like, if you go around now and ask the people in attendance who heard you performing,
If anyone actually knows the song.
yeah, like no one, they'll think it's your song.
Yeah.
Like legit, they'll think
Maybe it's
if
like a
they
new
hear, if they're
song.
driving out and they hear it on the radio, they're like, shit, this guy's already on the radio.
Yeah.
Not knowing it's not you.
Well,
So you killed it more than the owner.
No, we don't know the
Well-
owner. So
Oh,
let's
okay,
not-
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because
the
our
owner has been
lawyers-
doing it for like 20 years. It's Chris Stapleton. I'm sure you don't know him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was just about to ask you, since you're a poet,
Singer.
what
A singer,
a singer?
Yeah.
I don't do
Is-
poetry.
want
Okay, you don't do
to
poetry. Yeah,
poetry,
since you're a singer, what genre do you listen to, or what artist inspires you?
Ooh, it's different for like different times in my life.
Yeah.
But I would say like the one consistent artist that I've listened to for the past few years, it's Jonathan McReynolds. He's a gospel artist, but like his music is not gospel-y, if I could say like that. He's very,
Well, Maverick kind of guys.
not maverick, he's very like R&B,
But it's gospel.
but it's gospel.
So we've got R&B gospel these days.
We do. Rap
Wow,
gospel, everything. Lo-fi as well.
I only know deep house gospel.
I don't know
That's the
that.
only one I
I only
know.
know DJ Leo gospel.
He has a gospel album.
Yeah, he released a gospel album. Was it last year or this year?
I thought he was done releasing music.
No, not yet.
So no hip hop, no pop music.
I do listen to hip hop, but it's very specific, like specific artists.
Yeah. Or not genre. You listen to hip hop as a whole, but specific artists. as a
Like a specific art and maybe specific lyrics as well. I could go there.
Oh, no fuck. Double checking. That's not.
It depends on like the context.
Yeah.
If you're saying cuss words, it depends on the context. Like
Yeah.
the new Silk Sonic album,
Yeah,
banger.
yeah, that's amazing.
Every song is
That's the one with
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars and
And Anderson
and Anderson .Paak. So you're an Anderson .Paak fan. I'm actually an Anderson .Paak fan.
I'm a Silk Sonic fan.
See how your face lit up when you started talking about stuff you know.
I was like, finally! This is something I recognize.
But I'm plugging you guys though. I'm plugging you.
Definitely, he's a plug
I
guy.
like this.
He's a
I'm
plug
the plug guy.
But plug us on stage with your voice.
I mean, next year YouTube will be like, oh, Jonathan McReynolds is my favorite artist.
Gospel, that one.
No.
I'm a changed woman.
You're a change woman.
Yes.
You're a
Today
change
we're
woman.
just discovering things.
No, like,
I want to see it tonight. How change are you?
no.
No. Jonathan McReynolds more like an entry drug, you know, like those easy to find, and then she'll be in. I'm sure.
She's going to Google him after this now.
Of course.
So tell us, I understand you don't do bookings yet, but if they heard, okay, obviously they heard your performance, I don't know if they saw it. I don't know if the camera was able to capture you. But if they want to call you in for bookings to perform at weddings, parties, how do they get hold of you?
I have an Instagram account.
Yeah. You can say it.
Yeah. Bidela underscore. That's just that.
Spell it for them. Bidela.
BIDELA underscore.
And that's it.
That's it.
So that's where they can find. They can also find your material on your Instagram.
Yes, some of my covers.
Okay, no, I'm gonna look for it.
I'm also gonna look for it.
Like, and I'm gonna plug you. Everywhere I go, I'm like, hey, do you know this guy? he's my artist.
Type of thing. Yeah.
He's my artist.
Music.
No.
No. I mean, when we plug you.
We're like, hey, here's an artist. He sings very well.
Oh, you just be the background manager. I just
and then I take the finder's fee, the commission. Yeah, things like that. Ticket sales, We'll discuss the contract. Thanks for coming. Thanks for an amazing show and all the best, man, in your career. I'm really looking forward to you blowing up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to. We need more and more superstars coming from Venda. So I'm really looking. No pressure.
I'll try. No pressure, but go write that song.
Yes, go record that song now.
I just need to gather the guts to
actually,
No, all the best, man. All the best. Talk your talk, guys. We're gonna be back with more performers today. We hear all about poetry and acoustic music. There's someone actually performing now on stage. She was also singing a cover. And she was killing it.
Yeah, she is.
Today is going to be that day, eh?
Yeah, we're just gonna be interviewing left, right,
Yo. All right, we'll be back, guys, with another artist.
Thank you.
Time is running now. You know that I've been crushing on you. It's a vibe when we talk. I can see that you're
man, we're back again. And it's Talk Your Talk. You're still chilling with Stiggy and my boy Tendo. Musanda Wafik. Wow. And we're still at the Botanical Gardens, Acoustic and Poetry. We got one of the guys that we're doing poetry in the studio,
Mm-hmm. Studio, dude, we're outside.
Oh, shit.
We're not in the studio, we're in the garden. He was doing poetry in the garden.
On the garden.
In the garden.
Malume English, Malume.
Bobby
I think his poetry was so good. I think he needs to do an intro for himself.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll do justice.
Well, good afternoon to the listeners of
Talk Your Talk.
Talk Your Talk.
Yeah.
This is Thabang Poetic D. Yeah, man, it's been lovely. The atmosphere out here is great.
You enjoying this, huh?
I'm enjoying myself.
Is this your first time in Venda?
No, it's actually my third time in Venda. I was back here earlier this year, but then to this acoustic and poetry, it's my second time.
Oh, so we can almost call you a regular. a resident poet.
Yes. Resident poet.
Also, the second time you were just doing a tour, like visiting.
No, the second time I was also here. I'm very fortunate because I've come to love the place, and I love it because it's poetry that brought me here. It's poetry that introduced me to the place, and for that to actually happen, but then also to end up falling in love with the culture and the people at the same time.
Shout out to the Venda guys.
Shout out, Venda.
We're lit.
So what is your stage name, Tara?
My stage name is Poetic D.
Poetic T.
Poetic D. With
Poetic D.
What does the D stand for? Before we go any further, what does the D stand for?
I had to say that.
It's about to get interesting.
Yeah.
What is with a double D?
With a double E.
Oh, double E.
Wow.
Oh, it's Poetic D.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I thought that was
Sticky, you must go wash your mind.
No, I was just curious.
Water.
So where are you from, my guy?
I'm from Burgersford. I'm in in a little village called Mudubeni. I was raised in Lebohomu.
Oh, Lepcow.
Lepcow. Yeah, in the house. In the garden.
Representing in the garden.
So I was raised in Lebohomu, and from Lebohomu, when I enrolled in UL, when I enrolled in UL, that's when I was like, okay, now this is an atmosphere called poetry. Like, people do this for real.
So you started poetry in varsity, or you already had done it before? It's just that by the time when you got to UL, it just became a thing.
I love the fact that I come from a very art-enriched family.
Okay.
So to say that my dad was a musician, he was a songwriter.
Nice.
My mom is a natural poet, she's a singer as well.
Yeah.
So I think the short version is to say it's in the blood.
It's Zimarofani. We like to say that. So that's the word going around in Venda this December, Zimarofani. So it's like it's something.
To learn that term if I live here.
Zimarofani.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it out loud because I'm gonna mess it up.
It's in the blood. It's
This is a good platform for you to say so that we can correct you.
Now
Zimarofani.
you're putting me in the
You're in the hot seat, bro.
Just try. Zimarofani.
Say it again.
Zimarofani.
Marofan.
Yes.
There you go. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
So you're saying by the time you got to UL, that's where you started getting serious with poetry. So you had been doing it before you got to varsity.
I think I was writing from like as early as 8. I was already writing.
8 years old.
I was writing. Like,
Wow.
What were you doing at 8 years?
8 years old. I was in grade 2.
What? 8 years?
Yeah.
You're in grade 2?
Yeah, wasn't it?
No,
Yeah.
bro. Grade 2?
No.
8?
I think so.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Now that
In my fro.
That's where he knows you.
We're in grade 2 in my fro. What's the name again? I forgot.
Did he say 8 years ago?
No, when he was
8 years.
8. He started doing poetry when he was
I was
8.
like, grade 2, 10.
No, come on. 8 years ago, I was already passing out on. Moving along.
when I was like 8, I had started writing because funny story, yeah. I would see my dad, he would come back from work and he would like rush into the house to get a scrap of paper anywhere he could find, and for like 20 or so minutes would sit down, not talking to anybody, just writing, you know.
Wow.
And from seeing him doing that continuously, I was like, hey, let me mimic him. Let me
So you
know,
copied him, yeah.
Yeah. By 10 years old, I already knew what I was actually writing. You know? And by the time when I was in high school, then I was like, oh yeah, the things that I've been writing are actually called poetry.
Oh, okay.
And they get to be performed on stage. So from grade 8, that's when in Kopa Senior Secondary School, for me, that's when I actually started doing my things on stage. You know? But it is when I got to University of Limpopo, introduced to a movement called UL Poetry Society. That's when I saw real poets. I saw the likes of Sedwa Chokwe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Recently, the likes of Gaddafi the poet.
I know these two.
The likes of DC Street Poet Klami. And the guy Thabo. I forgot his name, but then we are around where we come from, Go Poetry Society.
Yeah.
We call him Swerve.
Swerve.
Oh,
Lishole on Skim Sam.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So actually, people from Skim Sam actually do come from Teflop.
Yeah. I mean,
in the case of Lishole, yeah.
No, it's the same situation. People from Mumango come from Venda.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, Venda is quite big.
No.
They're not from Tate.
They are. You must
No, I'm saying they're from Venda, but not from Tate. It's not like with Skim Sam where they're from Teflop and Lishole was
but
actually
also
in
Teflop is big. Doesn't it have sections?
Yeah, but
you get what I mean.
Can't really compare to Venda,
Okay, not in that scale, but yes.
Yes. Why am I saying this? Because on my way here today, I was like, hey, almost here is almost like you pass through the whole of Venda before you get to wow, I passed so many places because by the minute I passed through Richard, I'm like, 30 minutes I'm there.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was taking my slot, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the minute we passed through Richard, I'm like, we are there.
Time is running,
don't know what it would be, but it would be something not this.
Yes.
That's what he's trying to say. You know, when he spits his poem, it's poetry. He's thinking he's reciting it to his mom, and then he's able to express himself better. Yeah.
More, also, I would say more like paying homage, but also trying to...
Paying homage. I don't know when last I heard paying homage.
Trying to put more of where you come from into your art. Incorporating more of where you come from into your art, so that you never forget yourself. Because I feel like a lot of artists like do everything that they should have and they were meant to do, and they were blessed with the gift to do, but they lose a sense of self somewhere in the middle. So my greatest pinnacle to me is like doing what you love, but never losing a sense of self, never losing a sense of where you come from.
So since he's a poet, this is how I'm gonna give him a round of applause for what he just said.
Fingers next clap.
Now I'm curious. What do you normally write about? Actually, what's your inspiration? Inspiration.
I'm glad we're in the gardens. Yes, we have finally arrived. Nature. Nature inspires me a lot. I actually did a poem about trees. Trees. Okay. Because one would actually look at trees and like you see how those people are actually sitting down, standing under a shade, and it's so nice. But think of that tree as somebody else, a part of that tree. You know? And I get inspired so much from trees, and I get inspired so much from the things that I personally go through in life. You know, and also you could tell by like my last poem. That this is like really something that comes from like within, and I get inspired so much also by the things that are happening around me. My friend would be going through something, I'm like, no. And as soon as we finish talking and he goes back and I'm like, hey, no, let me jot down something about that.
Can we be friends, bro?
You want him to write a poem about you?
I could just like be a ghostwriter. Let's just get straight to it.
You have a gift, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, I mean, if we're sitting down as friends and I tell you that, no, I have a problem with this and that, and then you can come up with a poem from that, that is a gift.
Thank you.
I think there was one artist who once wrote a song, and it says, I think it was Eminem, about, it's Stan, right?
It has to be Stan.
Yeah, Stan. On Stan, when it says, he got a letter from a fan. Yeah. Just like
that's a whole story behind Stan. Yeah.
That's also Pretty Wings.
Pretty Wings is a breakup song.
No, it's not. It's also
Pretty
about,
Wings.
no, it's about a fan. He had to meet a fan, but the fan passed on.
No, dude.
I swear to God, you know the story, right?
Pretty Wings by Maxwell.
Yeah.
Pretty Wings is a breakup song, my guy.
I'm telling you, bro.
No, he's literally telling a girl that look.
We live, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. We're recording. Yes. Yeah.
Let's see what's gonna happen. We're gonna put it down here.
People are gonna have to write in the description who's wrong and who's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I say Pretty Wings is a breakup song.
I'm telling you, Pretty Wings is a song that he wrote it for his fan.
Okay.
Who passed on.
Okay.
And I think he even mentioned what the lyrics we're gonna meet.
When you say that, you remind me because you said Stan, and the minute you said Stan, the person who came up to my mind second best to do something like that story-wise, descriptive-wise, after Eminem was J. Cole on For Your Eyes Only.
Yes.
And also with that, it was to a dead friend narrating the story to his daughter.
Oh,
to the dead friend's daughter.
Wow.
So me saying that, you can see how all these talented people, like you say, you write about like even things that affect you. It's another problem. Because my problem is your friend. Because we're friends, right?
Well, from the day we're friends.
We're friends, right? We're friends.
Might as well.
Yeah. My problem is your friend. It becomes your problem, right? Or I'm telling you what I'm going through. Like you decide to write that and put it on words, you know. And to be honest, I think that also heals me as a person.
Yeah.
You understand?
Because you get to hear it from that perspective.
You get what I mean. What you're doing is a good thing. It's a good thing, man.
So wait, you know, There's this joke where they say you go tell a priest your problems Saturday evening.
I ain't telling a priest nothing.
No, like
I ain't telling a priest nothing.
You tell a priest your problems Saturday evening. Sunday morning services is just preaching about that problem, and you're sitting there. So are you that friend where if I come to you and I'll be like, hey, Mfuthu, media in social stress, then the following evening we come to your event and you're writing, your poem starts Medi Yaka stress. Do your friends not see you as that kind of guy? Like, hey, do not talk to him. Do not talk to Poetic D. He will put you on the spotlight.
But I ain't telling a priest nothing.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you mentioned that. It goes on to, I'm glad I'm the type of writer that I am. To start off, because I'm a metaphorical writer.
Yeah.
My style of writing.
Okay.
For us who don't know English, can you?
Metaphorical is like is not.
No, not you.
Oh. I was about to school you. But okay.
The poet.
The poet.
Are you a poet?
Tell us.
Are you a poet?
Hey, man.
Let Ken.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Let's get it.
If I want to, I can be a poetic too.
That's a boy.
Yes,
That's a boy.
there we go.
That's a boy now.
No, Sticky. Poetry, bro. Poetry.
You know that clap was a fake clap, just like you're a fake chief, right? You know it was a fake clap because just like you're a fake chief. Yeah.
But I mean, I got approval from a poet.
That was very dope. That was.
I drop bars.
Yeah,
like I'm on Mars, man.
Yeah, so to catch up. Yeah.
A metaphoric writer in the sense that I can talk about something else. I can talk about this cup, what entirely actually means something totally different. Like I said earlier, I was talking about trees in my earlier poem, but I was not actually talking about trees. I was talking about relationships and women in relationships and how we men sometimes handle women in relationships. You know, like we treat women like trees. She's there in the times when things are sunny and let's take a better light.
Yeah.
So you sit under her shade and you have all these people that are sitting under the shade, they're having a good time. And then when it gets winter, you chop her down to make wood. Wow. You know, when things change, you move to somebody else. So you
You know that I've been crushing on you. It's a vibe when we talk.
The best ideas come while we're in the shower.
yes.
I don't know.
It's the truth. Because, you know,
I don't want to comment because my mind is already somewhere else.
You're really thinking of, I wish someone could come and join me in this shower.
That's a title of the poem right there.
We just gave another artist an idea. Wow.
Every day.
Sticky poetry, sticky poetry.
Acoustics and Poetry now.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, I believe like inspiration comes from one of the most unlikely of places. You know, so you can sit down when you have everything prepared and you have your pen, have your pad, and you'd be like, poetry, let's go right now, and nothing comes through. You know, and you'd be sitting and you'd be somewhere now, sitting amongst a group of friends and just talking, and something just hits you in the shower in a minute, and you're like, no man, I wish I had someone in this shower, and then you're like,
inspiration right there.
that's inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, so it comes from one of those unlikeliest places, and shower being one of them. And even me, sometimes I'll be like, hey, let me switch off the water off and go get my notepad.
You should get a waterproof notebook and a pencil. For when you're in the shower, you just right there.
Is it invented?
It exists, yeah.
You're right. You're right.
For real, yeah. Yeah.
I should get myself.
You should get one. Yeah, definitely.
So, besides poet, what do you do? Besides poet, what do you do?
Poetry, yeah.
Or you just...
I'm a writer of short stories.
Yeah.
I am a novelist.
Wow.
Aspiring novelist. I am a concept developer. I am a graduate. A BSc graduate.
What BSc? What did you do?
biochemistry and biotechnology.
You still have my numbers, right?
That's your website.
You still have my numbers. I'm just double checking.
Building this friendship, man.
I'm
Poetic D.
Yeah.
No,
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
What are you saying, Sticky? What? You just
I was
checking?
if he still has my numbers.
Okay, but
because
then now-
from what he said,
Yeah.
this is something that I want me and him need to share.
So, Sticky, if people want him, do they call you?
Both. They can go here with me.
How do your fans find you? Like the people who are watching, they want to hear your poetry, they want to book you. Where do they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, on the socials. You can find me on Instagram at poetic_I.
On stage, you're Poetic D. In Instagram, you're Poetic I.
Poetic DI.
Oh, okay. So on Instagram, it's just Poetic I.
Poetic DI.
Oh,
Same
okay.
whole thing, Poetic DI. And on Facebook is Thabang Phaladi. And contact number.
Twitter.
Nah, they'll get you on the DMs.
Find me on the DMs. Book me, we'll talk.
The DMs are
Twitter,
open, guys.
On Twitter.
On Twitter is at Penomens.
At what?
Penomens.
Penomens.
As in pen and performance.
Oh, shit. He's a poet. This nigga is a
Fucking
poet.
hell.
That nigga is a fucking poet.
Go away. you have cracked our brains already. Go.
Yeah, man. But like I said,
Thank you very much,
you
Poetic.
got my number, right? No, actually, before you leave, because I know, you know, when I come to Bulugane, because I know he's driving back home. I've been to his place a couple of times.
Show off. You must write a poem about him. I know you must write a poem about him. Expose him.
We are a couple of bats. We've been hanging.
That's my man. That's my man. It was nice having
It
you.
was nice having you for it.
It was awesome.
And I wish you all the best on your journey.
Thank you, Kings. It was awesome.
Talk your talk.
We still have many more guests coming.
Yeah.
We are still here.
We had Tony Rams on.
He's on stage right now.
Yeah, he's
the
the
whole
one on
time
stage.
he's been on stage.
Yeah, and when I joined him, you see that jam that you said I was snapping to?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Una doing the verse.
Oh, I didn't hear that because I was working. I was focused on our guest.
You know how I noticed? You know how I noticed?
How?
Because I started seeing women from that side going that
Riding
side.
this.
And all the niggas were like on some shit like.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
There
they
they
go.
go.
Yeah, man. We're gonna be back after the ad break.
It's running out. Time is running out. We don't need to rush.
Technical guys.
Yeah, thanks for our technician. Yeah, man, you were still telling us about the love journey about women.
How it is, right? So, I bet when that lady got into that relationship, you're a lady. We expect our boyfriends to like protect us. If you are to get into a fight now and your boyfriend is around, you'll expect your boyfriend to like fight for you, to tell that nigga or that lady to, hey, stay away from my woman because hey, this thing will go wrong, right? But if that man that you expect to protect is the one that's eating you, then it's another thing. Where do you go? Where do you run to? Because we can't talk about sex. That's another story for another day. So if that man is the one that's hitting you, maybe sometime you'll think, if maybe I can just give him a key,
Yeah.
maybe things will be better. In my poem, right, when I wrote that poem, in the background of it, when I was writing it, the day she died, she didn't kill herself. She was beaten to an extent she couldn't take it anymore, so she gave up. The door was closed, they were in their room, the kid was standing by the door, and she was seeing everything. The kid is a female. She's seeing her mother being beaten, being kicked by that man that she trusts and respects so much. That man that she relies to in everything, like daddy, daddy, daddy. But that daddy is the one that killed her mother.
And mind you, now this is now a perspective that she's gonna grow up thinking is correct.
I made another one I'm gonna upload it on the 1st of January. It's called, okay, that one was Rufunora Magumo Abuchira Hanga, right? At the end of that poetry, the woman that died stated that as
in now this is her speaking from.
She's speaking from the dead.
Which is so sad. I think that's probably the one part that made me cry the most. The fact that she knows that she's now dead, but the person who's now responsible for her child is the same person who caused the death.
Yes, there is a part that says that right? So that man that killed me is the one that's staying with my kid.
To try and raise my child to be something.
You know, Mari, when your hair stands, right?
You got those, ne? Yeah, I also, I don't know, like I can say it exactly how she said it, but you wouldn't get your hair to stand. Like she gives you goosebumps.
I'm glad I'm wearing sunglasses.
Also, you also want to cry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, honestly.
It's
powerful, right?
Yeah.
But again, I'm hearing about men and all that. I'm not disputing what you're saying, right? But we cannot shift and say, women, this was a discussion I even had earlier on before the show. Men abuse mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Every day.
By most women.
Yes.
She said she did her research, right? And I can guarantee you for a fact, I also did my research. Most men are dying, like, in terms of suicide, you know, because of, you know, like how depression is, right? But one thing I can say about love is a beautiful thing. And I think when things become toxic in a relationship, people tend to be things they're not, right?
Yeah.
You said as a point of a woman.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's like you.
I think
no. It's like
you actually need to write it also from the point of a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, right? My poem is a series of 3, right? There's that woman that spoke, the one that's been abused.
Yeah.
Then my second one, the one that I wrote and recorded it now, is called Amyanga Magumo Oba Onye Matomo Ayanga Tambulu. That's the child. That's the child speaking now. Then there's gonna be the father, who's gonna bring their own point of view from why maybe he got to like hit the woman, or maybe what happened, what he's going through. That's the research I have to do.
Because I
You
want
must
you
come
to
to me.
say.
No. She said, no, wait. She said some of the stories, right?
Yeah.
Like all the poets we have heard on the show.
From her previous love stories.
Not only from the previous love stories, and from what they've witnessed, maybe from friends,
Yeah, what I've
relatives.
seen,
You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come as in that
The guy.
the guy.
Don't
But
worry.
I think
I'll come
I
ask
would like to actually hear the perspective of the guy, because no one just drinks uncontrollably. No one just hits a woman. Men are suffering
Sometimes
in silence.
Exactly.
Because they can't express what's wrong.
Can I give you a clap?
That's just true.
You're the first woman that I know. You're the first lady that I know. Okay, not the first, but you're amongst the ladies that I know who have mentioned it. Like, and I'm glad that she's saying she agrees. She's gonna have our point of view with the next poem.
Yeah, my third one.
I think that's gonna be. I think that's the.
But
one
with that one, I think you need to have.
I actually want to focus on the 3, right?
Yeah.
I focused in women abuse. There's my first one. Then the second one is child abuse.
Yeah.
Then the third one is this topic that people do not speak about.
No one talks about it. Funny enough,
Which is
every
men
single
abuse.
time someone posts something about men being abused on Twitter, they always, the hash at the bottom, they always say, but you're not ready for this topic.
No, because it's true. You know why it's like that? Because the minute we say it, right, you're gonna and this is what I once mentioned. I forgot where. We have problem with other men just because they want retweets, like. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen there? Women, you're gonna start attacking, right? The guys that want retweets and like, they're gonna start saying like, that's bullshit. man, what? Because they want retweets.
They'll probably be on some but why are you not being a man? Why are you not standing up for yourself?
Exactly.
Why are you being weak?
Exactly.
It's just that I personally feel like each time a man voices out,
he gets
it's
attacked
labeled
even
as
more.
being weak.
Yes.
It's
But then it's
labeled
like,
as being
but then we were off Nansa Kwamba Ngauzu's Bodoni. What do you guys talk about?
Trust me, you're right.
Yes.
Is it Bodoni?
That's literally like the platform where you have your fellow brothers.
men.
Yeah, and you can address a situation.
You're right. The Bodoni Riamba everywhere. And trust me, we're talking about you guys.
Oh, but then
if
it
you go to a
doesn't
bar,
get addressed.
no.
Time is running out.
You know that I've been crushing on you. It's a vibe when we talk.
Say it in public. Is that I'm gonna tell you for a fact. Right now, be honest with you guys. If I was to come and say my woman hit me, you see, this was gonna be the
first thing we're gonna say is you're either weak.
Before you even say anything, you're gonna laugh.
Yeah, you're right. That's
you're gonna laugh.
I'm gonna laugh about it.
You understand? So it becomes that's what makes it difficult for us to voice about, because you're gonna laugh. And I say it, men can drink till 5 in the morning, right? Yeah. From like now till 5 in the morning. And at that time, we're talking about, without women, we're talking about our problems, what we're facing. The other guy will be like, we give each other good advice. It's not like we give each other bad advice. But the problem is, that's why I don't like social media, right? And here's one thing. Sometimes I even say something on social media, that's right? But since I'm not a poet, maybe that's why people judge me. Because I'm just saying things like, I say things on Ukete and all that. But you hear, even friends will be like, Stiggy, why did you have to say that? Are you going through something? You understand?
So now it becomes an attack on what you say.
Yeah. Like even now, I've been told by friends of not to post certain things. You know my WhatsApp. I post about like every shit, and it's real shit. And there is it's difficult because I also get it from men. But I think don't post about this thing. So that's what I'm saying. You need to have. I heard you.
Don't worry, I got you.
Talk your talk. Heard you.
Yeah.
Now when you're doing, there is Musanda on the other end. You need to have the both of us.
Yeah.
We take you through our journey.
Don't worry, I'll surely have you guys for an interview.
Oh, she's interviewing us now. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, wait, I didn't even get your name. What's your name?
Oh, did we introduce ourselves?
We did.
We always mess that part up.
No, I can't say I was nervous because I'm not one to be nervous. So I just didn't get your names.
I even said our rich aunt.
Richie.
Rich aunt.
Richie, rich aunt.
Yeah, the rich aunt. And I said,
okay.
Then I said, we're back again. It's Stiggy and our rich aunt Mutendeni. We've got a beautiful lady in the studio. That's what I said. That's how I did the intro. No, you know what? She was much focused on
how she presents her material.
No.
And
don't judge. The both of you. Don't judge. I'm gonna be honest. She was much focused on venting.
No, she didn't.
No.
She didn't expect this to be a venting.
No. Wait. If there was a woman here, right?
Yeah.
I doubt she would say, I didn't hear what you guys. I didn't hear your intro. I doubt.
I would.
Okay, I'll just give it to you.
Can I ask you something, the both of you?
Yeah.
What's your perspective in love?
Hey, Njolo. But I am in a new relationship. And I did talk to one of the guys that performed, Uri's going to be performing at my wedding. So it's getting there. One day is one day.
And me, to be honest, I was supposed to get married like last week, right?
What?
Yeah, I was supposed to. Yeah.
And then?
But,
the rain.
No.
Not a problem.
Linyalo si papati.
We will dance in the rain if rain comes.
But lenyala asibapadi, right?
Why didn't you get married? What happened?
We just decided to part ways, ne? But
To what?
to part ways.
When you were deciding to get married.
Yeah, it happens.
Can you please press that thing for yourself?
I'm gonna get it. I gotta do that. But even though that happened, right? Love is a beautiful thing. Even today, I still believe in getting married. I still believe in a soulmate. I still believe in finding love again. You understand? I'm not bitter about love. Yes, maybe we didn't work out, but it does not mean that the next one we won't work out. Because I always tell people, right? The person that I'll finally get married to is the person that will put the cherry on top. Because this is how I define love. It's like a rainbow cake. The first lady, right, that I dated in primary, maybe taught me how to walk. Second one taught me how to kiss. Third one, you get how to dress up.
Yeah.
So it becomes a layer.
Yeah.
The final one.
So you develop with age relationship.
Yeah. But if the first one was patient with me,
Yes.
or
She
if-
could have taught you all these things
or if I was patient
with her.
with the
Because
first
it
one,
can't be one-sided.
yeah. So for me, I feel like that's how I define love. Love is a rainbow cake, but the person that you get married to or you find your soulmate, right, is the person that put the cherry on top. And if all these people stick around, they were gonna be the one that. Cause like I said, like no, not like I said, like there's a saying: you build your own men or you build your own women, right?
Yeah, but then I've always been afraid of that because now on that rainbow cake, I'm gonna build the red, the yellow, the blue,
Yeah.
and then there's just gonna be purple left, and then
Someone
Vakasha.
comes put the pepper.
No. We're living in a generation of a fucked up generation. Let me say it.
Yeah.
Look at our parents, right?
Yeah.
Here's the first thing I'm gonna say that you will shock you guys. We don't know about what our parents did.
Or
And-
how
and-
they met, or what happened when they
no,
were eating.
no. Besides how they met, what they did when growing up. All we know is they went to school. Maybe they went to a festival. Did they get sloshed? We don't know about it.
What they did after they were sloshed.
Yeah. How many guys they dated? How many women they dated?
We don't know that shit.
But this our
But you know, I
generation.
kept asking my mom.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah, you're
our
brave.
generation is so
I kept asking my
open.
mom how did she know my dad was the one she wanted to get married to
Yeah.
among all the exes she dated.
Yeah.
And what happened between her and her
Did
exes?
she tell you how many exes she dated?
She haven't.
You see, that's
I
what I'm
think I should
talking
ask for
about.
a number actually.
They-
But she,
no, she would
sometimes
never
we'll just
tell you.
sometimes we'll just bump into some men. So like my mom and I are very close.
Yeah.
We're actually best. She knows literally almost everything about me. She'll tell me like, oh no, I okay. Then what happened? So it didn't work. But she won't like get into what happened. What I know is my grandmom always tells me my mom was naughty. I just my grandmom shares.
Yeah, okay. That you heard it from your grandma. But like our generation, we're on Facebook, we're on social media.
Every single relationship we've ever had is so open, it's out there. And I was actually telling you.
Time is running, time is running now.
You know that I've been crushing on you. It's a vibe when we talk, I can see that you're feeling me too. Yeah.
Okay, we know you've got the 3 series happening. What other material can we expect from you?
Sorry.
What other material can we expect from you?
Okay, firstly I just opened my YouTube channel.
Yes.
Right? I spoke about it when we started.
What's it called? What can we look for?
Thembi. Thembi.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I'm gonna post about my whole life as a whole. It's very interesting. My life is interesting. Like, I'm telling you, you can like sit in front of a screen and my life is displaying that you wouldn't even want to go to the loo.
Yeah, keeping up with Thembi.
I deserve a channel, I'm telling you, right? Okay, I post about my life, one, my talents. I'm a woman of many talents. I don't just write.
Okay.
Sorry.
I dance.
Excuse my mind.
I saw her dancing. Oh no! I know. You don't want to go into his mind. Leave him. Let him be. Hey, you're too young.
No, I mean, you know me. It's just like I didn't want it to go that direction.
Yeah.
It just flew.
All of a sudden,
You tried controlling yourself, but
I just said a woman of many talents.
I am a woman of many talents.
So okay, so we've got
Whatever
YouTube,
whatever thing in the media industry.
Yeah.
I didn't go to school, but I do a lot. Okay, let me just do one, right?
Yeah.
Huko tebele mapungo one batshwavelelwa ngathi Thembuluwo Tshifaro huko bona ngei Botanical Garden huna buimo honofi Acoustics and Poetry ho bona hona motsana muswana wa una kati Thembi atshko interviewa batho bo musetsa babili the interviewers zawo they are so blown out. What's this girl? Hi, I'm Thembi and I'm just a woman of many talents and I'm just going to show them one of it.
Can we just talk about how she went from multiple personalities? Like, I was like, who are we talking to now?
It's different.
Is it Thembi? Is it the interviewer? Is it who? Where are we?
She's different.
She's very different.
And she's got a good voice.
She
A
does.
beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So now, how do people go about booking you?
Okay, I just started this thing, right? So usually when a lot of people want to book me, you call Mpo. And if they can't find info, a lot of them text me or call me.
Yeah. Is this information on your Instagram or your Twitter? Like, where's this?
And you're very right. I haven't uploaded like where people should book me.
So wait, who's Mpo and how do we find Mpo?
I'm also curious.
Yeah.
And you're very right, eh?
Serious?
Now I'm gonna write a poem about you. And Mpo.
Okay, Mpo is just Kawe, that guy that you guys were speaking to when I wasn't around.
Oh yeah.
The one with the nose ring.
We always with most at events.
Yes.
He does the sound engineer,
Yeah,
right?
he's the sound engineer.
Yeah.
That one. He's the one that does most of my bookings.
Shout out to him for me.
Yeah, he's doing good, eh? Shout out to him. He's doing very good. I just started this thingy, but I've been going to gigs. Like I've been performing poetries and I've been doing MCing in places and I'm just enjoying the journey so far.
Yeah.
So anything coming out?
Besides my series,
Yeah.
I have nothing in the meantime. I just have to upload 2 of my series, then 3 of my vlogs on my YouTube thingy.
Oh, so you got a blog too?
Yeah. She's
Yes, independent.
multi-talented.
No,
I really think I should have done media instead of IT.
Oh, you did IT. You know how to hack? Can I call you up?
I did programming.
Yeah, can I call you up when I want to hack?
I'm your lady.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I actually studied software development,
Yeah,
but I think I should have studied media.
media. And you got
I
it.
loved media, right? I wanted to study media,
What
but you know,
happened?
black parents. My mom and dad was like, go to school first, get your certificate, then you can do media.
Yeah, and yeah, we write about it. They write about it.
Yeah, I should. It will help learners who want to. Actually, after matric, right? That stage is very challenging, especially when you're applying and people are not taking you anywhere. You just want to take whatever that's there in that time. So I should actually write something.
I think this was a very interesting interview.
Yeah.
I loved having her here. And I'm
Awesome.
looking forward to, because I really want us to have that exclusive to the series.
She said it on there, so
Yeah,
she's gonna
she
she can't lie,
offers.
she can't withdraw.
And I like lamb and chicken. So when you cater,
My mom is a great cook. I'll make sure.
So
I'm
it's
telling you
We're
guys.
sorted.
So we're
I'll
sorted.
make sure.
I think we need to go on an air break right now.
It was amazing.
It was nice having you on the show.
Yeah.
Dude,
She
I'm
gave us
having you
goosebumps.
guys.
So,
Even my like,
yay.
No, I need to interview you guys sometime when you have time.
we always have time for you. Just like you had time for us.
Yeah.
We always have time for you.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you so much for chilling with us.
having me.
And yeah. Talk your talk. We out.
We out.
Thank you.
To rise.